all the
I recently put together my first Hindustani recording. The first time I really feel like I'm comfortable with a full length set of presentations of different rags that I feel is worthy of actually releasing. So I figured, okay, I'll take this opportunity to send this recording out to people. I made a short list of people whose opinions that I hold in high regard, who I think have a lot of knowledge about Indian classical music. So I got some very interesting feedback from this process. Certain people are saying, well, yeah, I heard this, but I didn't hear that, and it seems like something's missing. I'm hearing the grammar, but I'm not hearing the music, or something like this. So I'm mulling this over for a course of several months. Then I go to India. And I'm trying to make sense out of this, and I'm still grappling with it. I go to India, and on this particular tour that I went in January, I played 10 concerts. 5 concerts I did with a senior disciple of Ustad Bismillah Khan. His name is Pandit Shailesh Bhagwat, and he studied with Bismillah Khan over the course of 39 years. I was talking to him like the day before we were leaving about the logistics and stuff, and he said, Phil, he says, we're going to play in Sangli. He says, I want to go to the mosque. He says, I want you to come with me. Are you ready to come with me? I want to go to the mosque, and we're going to go to the mosque. We're going to pay our respects at the mosque. We're going to, ask for the blessings from our gurus and our ustads, and it'll really make a big difference in the concerts we're going to play. So I said, sure. I said, whatever you want to do, Shailesh, I'm down for it. So we go to this mosque, and as I'm there, I observe, okay, of course I see a lot of Muslims at the mosque, but I also see quite a few Hindus at the mosque. And I was also told, I had been to this mosque on a previous trip, and because I had played a concert in Miraz, and my host had taken me there. And he also told me, there's a Christian group in Miraz, and they also come to the mosque. Basically, I just kind of followed suit with whatever Shailesh was doing in terms of how he prayed, how he paid his respects, and what we did at the shrine inside and so forth. And we gave the flowers, which the officiant put on the shrine. And then we were given prasad. We were given a coconut. And this is not a Muslim tradition as far as I know. This is a Hindu. Prasad is a Hindu tradition. But we were told by the officiant, here's your prasad, or something like this, basically. Or prasad, here's prasad. And the coconut is also a Hindu tradition. So in the mosque, they're mixing these different traditions, it appears. They're mixing the Hindu traditions with the Muslim traditions. And, there's Hindus there, there's Muslims there, there's Christians coming there too. Through these experiences and discussions and everything, I came to realize that Hindustani music is a big tent. And within Hindustani music, you have many different gharanas and styles and traditions and approaches. And some people will, want to follow pretty strictly whatever it is that, they maybe were trained in or what they were taught or whatever they prefer, maybe what they are through their heritage, what they grew up with, whatever it may be. Other people may tend to, mix and match a little between different styles and traditions. They may pick a little. They may be based in this one, and maybe they have a basis in 2 or 3, or they mix and match a little bit, put a little bit together from here and there. Other people, and some people will have a much more narrow view. Like they'll think, well, whatever we follow in this tradition, this is really the way it should be, and what's happening over here, that's not really quite right. Those guys don't quite have it, And you'll find the exact same thing seems to happen in religion. All these pathways to God, and we have, different religions, different traditions, different thought process, different approaches. Some people mix them up. Some people give you prasad in the mosque. Some people follow, a strict, narrow path. It varies quite a bit, and it's the same in jazz. What I've come to realize is that it's a big tent. And different people are going to have different opinions. And those opinions may or may not be helpful to you. And they may or may not matter. And so it's really up to the artist what you want to do. If you want to pick one tradition and follow it, if you want to pick a little from here and a little from there and mix them up a little bit, it's all up to you.